Hi and welcome back to Decisive Campaigns, Ardennes Offensive. This is me playing Germans or Axis. We're on the 28th of December. It's midnight turn, basically. So we're going to take a look at the night turn before we move on to the day turns of the 28th of December. We're fast approaching the end of the game, which ends with on the 1st of January 1945 midnight turn. So that's when everything gets scored and so on. So right now we are doing quite well. We're in the lead and everything here. We have a major Axis win right now, but the thing is, as you can see, perhaps Bastogne is being threatened by units that have slipped through the cracks, basically. So we need to take care of them before anything. So I'm going to deploy a couple of units actually and make sure that we are doing fine. So one thing we can do is we can use cards and deploy Kampfgruppe basically, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to pull back some units down here as fast as I can and bring down some units here as well. But during the night turn, at least, I need to make sure that we don't have any enemies coming through here. But it's going to be really difficult. But I don't think I'm going to do much. And the thing is, I can't really see much either. So let me go with some X grids here first. And this is, of course, I'm looking at supply-wise, but let's take a look at this one here. There's not much I can see, and since we have both snowstorm, basically, and we have... Let's take a look at the weather, actually. We have night, we have light precipitation, so it's not really a snowstorm, it's just a bit snowy. But thing is that we can't see at all, pretty much. We can see only, as you can see down here, line of sight here, you can basically only see 2% when it's clear here, 5% at the most. So yeah, it's really difficult to see anything, so you don't really know where your enemies are, and thus you can't really use artillery, which is a shame. You can still move artillery though, and we're going to take a look a little bit if we can, and if we can move things. This one here should really rest. I mean, we could push it, of course, towards Sedan here, but we have 3 rounds during the morning, so he really needs to rest. Same thing with this guy here. I'm really looking for anything that has, first of all, green in here, I think, and then also need to make sure that they have like 93 or something like that, both. And all of these ones have moved quite fast, so it's difficult to find anything like that. It'd have to be, I think, artillery that only pretty much fires and not moves fast, especially, I mean, it would be all right, like this guy, for example. He's fine to be moving really during the night because he has not been advancing like this guy by horse, marching rather. So I'll move this guy forward. I can actually turn him on as well, because we'll need that. Probably move. Don't know, it's so difficult here when it comes to the traffic. I'll move him up here. Same thing with this guy here then. He is 89. So I think he possibly could move. Let's do that. 67 is kind of difficult, but I don't foresee him really. Well, let's have a look here. Yeah, we're really looking for the ones like this guy, for example. 92, 90 is perhaps acceptable. So let's pull these ones forward then, up here towards here. How about this guy here? Yeah, he's fine as well. We could at least pull him up here. Let's do that. 82 is fine. We have these guys here, 84. Here we go, 91. I'd like to go here, but I don't know if there's anyone there. Could go up here, but at the same time I'd be a little bit naked up here, so probably don't want to move anything there. and definitely not here, not during the night turn here. And do we have anything in here? I don't think so. We have this guy here, but he's drawn, horse-drawn, so how about this guy here? He's also horse-drawn, 72 out of 90. And this one also horse-drawn, okay. Yeah, it's difficult for sure. It's difficult to find, like this one perhaps then. Can move further ahead. That's horse-drawn right there, so it's difficult. These guys are 2, and that's it. So these guys definitely need to rest as well. Here we go. We have this one, 92 is quite good. This guy is also 92, so these guys can actually position themselves a little bit better. These ones as well, actually. So let's have a look here. They are fairly well placed anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perhaps go closer here so that they can hit anything around here. How about that? Let's do that. We still have 90 there, which is nice. Go in here, everyone. .88 is fine. These guys are horse-drawn, they definitely need to rest. This one is also 93. Can definitely go in here as well. Let's do that. 84, maybe that was a little bit too much. Do we have a city here? I don't think so, no. Okay, 93, let's go up here then. 87 is fine, a little bit more perhaps. 85 is reasonable. Then we have, maybe this guy could go over here somewhere. In here, let's have a look. 92. 87 is quite good. How about moving here? Or down there, that's 24. Let's go like that. 85, I think that's fine. Don't want to overuse it. And here we have some, let's move this guy forward. 87 is fine. 85, that's good enough for me. These guys have moved quite fast as well. This one as well. So yeah, they all need to rest. There's this guy though. He's almost well rested here. He could move. Yeah, let's do that then, I think. Let's go up there first of all. Take that one. We still have 97. Okay, ambush during the night. Well, that's interesting. Didn't lose a whole lot there, but that was scary. Did not expect that. We have this guy here. Okay, so he needs to rest. This guy we sent on a mission trying to get through here, just Hail Mary basically, but he needs to turn around because I think we got everything under control pretty much, I think. Or maybe we should go there just to make sure. Yeah, probably. This guy is sitting nicely at Rondu. I think there's one over here. We could drive over here. At the same time, I don't know what's around here. We have this problem over here. So I'm thinking cards right now. Kampfgruppe right there. Play a card. And we want to play a card around, not Tofalis, but down here in Bastogne over here. So over here we'll play a card. So now we have a new unit over here, which is nice. Belong to the 11th Panzer. And I think just sitting here is quite nice. Possibly go here as well. That might be nice actually. I'm scared of them perhaps going past me here, that's the thing. So let's see here, that's 80. This one is 98 though. So we had an enemy unit around here. I think he went in there with Davis. So I'll pull this guy back and I will do this. Well, that didn't help much. And we'll pull him back there at least. So 66, wow. How about this one? I don't really know. Takes it away at least. That's 80. He really should try and sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna have him sleep and assume I'm gonna be okay here. This guy I'm not gonna move because we have stuff there. This guy could move, but we're going to fight soon enough anyway, so sure I could go to, but see, you can't really move fast here anyway, so how about this guy? Same thing there. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Yeah, nothing here to do. Okay, down here we can't really do much, can we? They need to sleep for sure. This guy, he was just hit. Yeah, I mean, it's too dangerous to walk around here anyway, so that's fine. They're just gonna sleep and take it easy there. We do have artillery here in here that could move or fight, or rather fire, but see, we have 15 here. There's nothing really. I mean, if I am to move, I guess I should move into another city perhaps to get a better reach, but at the same time this is a very nice position to be in. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Find some rest. They're fine, they're resting. I'm not gonna move anything because I have moved stuff I'd like to move into cell, but because it looks really dangerous. How much is that? That's 58. And here is 100. I have 95. Maybe I should go there though. Yeah, I think I need to. And I still can't make it. 77, I have 70. That's crazy. So am I gonna do anything? No. I'm just gonna rest there. I just wasted that. That's really a shame. Anyway, sitting nicely here. I'm just gonna rest with everything here. Rest. How about these guys here? Yeah, they need to rest as well. 81. This one also. They also horse-drawn, most of these ones. And they're moving up quite fast anyway, all of these guys here. Like this one could move, of course, but really should not, I guess. How about this guy here? 93 at the same time. You see, it feels dangerous to move things around here. I'm just simply going to take it easy there. There's no rush really here. And he can't really escape here, so it's difficult for him. We'll pick him up during the morning. This guy's sitting in a city also, so yeah, I'm fine with this, definitely. There's nothing I need to worry about here. So that's it really. So I've moved everything I want to move. So I'm just going to take a look at, well, before we do that, actually, let's have a look at these ones. Yeah, they are horse-drawn also. That's fine. This one is not horse-drawn, but he has moved quite a lot then. Yeah, that's it. So let's take a look at the enemy movement during the night turn. So I'm a bit worried about Bastogne, basically, but he'll be alright, I think. I'm very happy that I was able to deploy this Kampfgruppe. It does offer protection in the right direction there. So always divisional HQs first. We have Cell over here. We have Cini over there. Okay, maybe they did escape there, we'll see. This is by Rochefort. So this is the tank unit he's trying to escape. It's not that difficult. So here we have some movement from Jones sitting in here. I think he's moving away from Clermont. Yeah, so it's going to be, due to the heavy weather, it's going to be a lot of probing. And I mean, just really probing, and also probing in the sense that sending out units, getting ambushed basically. And not really, I think, getting hit that bad either, because neither attacker or defender can see that much. You get hit there, no losses though. In Amai, we get hit there in Cell, and they're surrounding us here, and that's really dangerous, of course. Okay, look at that. That's dangerous, of course. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. Probably pull these ones. This is Libremont over here. Maybe they're putting up a defensive position here to the west. Seems like it, but I'm not sure. Really want to hit this guy also before he leaves. This is Vance, this is Hui over here. We have 2 units there, now just 1. This is Cell again over here. This is Libremont, Betry, moving away. This is quite an easy target for us. We got hit by a Berin here, but they have 2 units over here, but it seems like we're okay. That's it. Oh, it's always interesting. During night turns, you can actually suffer quite a lot also. At the same time, I think that you don't suffer that much, but you can stumble into really difficult situations, of course. We're going to take a look, as we always do, weather first and then VPs. After that, we're going to take a look at cards and then the stats. Then we'll take a look at in detail what kind of movements they made, and then we'll take a look at the actual situation during the morning turn. So let's take a look at the weather conditions. For round 49 out of 64, we can see that we have a morning with heavy precipitation, light freeze, so it's snowing quite a lot. We're gonna have heavy all through the day. Then during the morning we start with light precipitation, then we go mist and mist, and then there will be a night turn coming up on round or turn 56 out of 64. So it's it is definitely difficult to see. So VP wise, we have 270 on the map. We have an extra 51 thanks to allied casualties we have inflicted. That gives us a total of 321 VPs. You need 200 for a major victory, so we're well above that. And we have some losses here, of course, 7,000 plus and so on, and totaling everything down here in power points, we have in total power points, it's 27,971. And this is going to give us a ratio of most likely 5.4, 152,437. And indeed, that gives us 5.449. So we are slowly approaching 5.5 actually, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. We get back a Kampfgruppe, which is nice. So let's take a look at cards. So this is the one we get back actually. So it's really nice to be able to reuse this one, just set up new units, not wherever we want, but quite close to other units also. So that's an effective way of doing that. You don't have to drive all the way through to the front. I mean, a unit like this, for example, you get a whole corps with units for only 5, so that's great, but it takes such a long time to get them back here to the front. That is. Fuel is not to speak of course. Supply, I forgot that. I should really have gone for supply actually, so I'll do that straight away actually. So let's do that straight away. I'm gonna play this card no matter what. Then we have no air support because it's winter time, I guess. Really heavy storm, as one can see here. it's going to be extremely difficult to see things here. So that's going to be really interesting. It's going to be difficult to move forward, basically. Looking at this one, actually, it's not that bad. It's much less worse than during the nighttime, because it's 25 LOS, line of sight, 6 there and 1 here. So you can actually see a little bit, but it's difficult. It's just one step at a time, basically. So you have to be really careful. So what else? Well, let's take a look at the stats then. So we will always want an increase here in this gap here, and indeed we are seeing that. Now they're down by 60.7 thousand points, total points. We have 166, so we're over 105,000 more units or troop, maybe power points or troop points or something like that. So that's great. Casualties inflicted, it's less of course during the night turn, so but still all in all quite heavy. Regime statistics, let's take a look at supply and then fuel. As we can see, we have 0 supplies out in our supplies stocks. This one, the upturn here, this is what we usually get, and then we added another 40,000 supply points. This is going to make this one go up during the next turn, basically, and also we'll be able to send more supply to our units, basically. Unit supply, but that comes into effect next turn, which is why it was kind of sad that I didn't use it during the night turn. Oh well. In here we can see that we have quite healthy levels of unit supplies thanks to the night when we didn't actually use any, pretty much. This is what they requested, 89 almost 1,000 supplies, and they only received 60, and that has a lot to do with that the allied units were able to cut the supply line between Bastogne and the Meuse River, basically. We can also see that we don't have any more supply coming from Huy, so we don't have any supply coming from any bases. We don't have anything in our bases, basically. Let's take a look at fuel situation. Fuel is also down at 0. We're just scraping by the 40,000 that we get each day, or yeah. So this is the level we're gonna be at for the rest of the game, basically. 40,000 also sent to units. That's it. That's all we could send, basically. Let's take a look at the unit fuel. It's actually gone up here. How come it gone up? Well, during the night turn, we did not use that much. So they were asking for only 56 this turn. And I guess that maybe they, I don't know. Did they receive a lot more? I don't know. So I guess, yeah, this is unit stocks. Anyway, they haven't used any, so I guess they received yet another round of fuel, basically. So they filled up their tanks a little bit. So that's very, very, very nice. That's it, guys, for stats. Let's take a look at what kind of movements they actually did during the night. Only 44 steps. We start with unit, unknown unit in here, unknown unit moving, unknown unit moving. Now they're emptying things out here, and we know that they're moving things around here. We saw that. One is coming up here towards this one and disappearing. This one here, unknown unit, quite close to Cini over here, so that's interesting. We have one trying to move around here. He's sort of caught here. We'll see if he makes it up here. I think he might have come back here, or maybe he's over there. We'll see. And in here we are seeing Rhein over here. So this is where we had a tank and some other unit. So they're trying to make a move up here, trying to escape this whole situation here. And the other guy is also moving there, and then they're moving further away, and that's pretty much it. We have Jones leaving this situation here, quite close to Clermont, and he is simply moving away in the snow, and that's it. And then we have another one here, quite close to Ardennes. He was sitting right there, close to us. and he moves away somewhere. This is Libramont. They're emptying that hex. I don't know where to. This is Amai here. We got hit there. We lost nothing. They lost nothing. But we can see that they had a rifle unit right there. Just a regular infantry, I guess. British, though. This is a unit here. I don't know what kind of unit it is. That's all we can see. And here is Cell. So we get hit. I think we can establish that we got hit from here, maybe even from here, or maybe that is what they're doing afterwards. But they lose a couple of stewards and stuff here. We lost nothing, which is so nice. So now they try to establish some things. They go for artillery, no problem. They're really surrounding us here, and that's it. Libramont, we have an unknown unit in here in the west side. They're moving aside here. Splitting up is never good for them. Especially now during the winter here, when we can't really fire our artillery systems. So that well. This is Vance. I don't know, we have a second unit in there. No, we just have one there. There's supposed, yeah, here we had a tank unit sitting right there, and he disappears. I think we had a tank unit right there as well, but that's what it is. We have Team Young quite close to Libramont in the south. Sorry, we could use that one as well. And he's moving down. This is Bertry over here. This is Neufchâteau over here. So the unit that we actually hit here and got ambushed by, but not really sustaining any injuries really, or getting casualties, he seems to be moving away in the snow. Maybe that's the guy, I'm not sure. Maybe that's a different, yeah, that's a different one, I think. And there's one moving there and staying there. Then this is Berin. We have 2 units here, I know from way back. So we sustain no casualties, but they do lose 2 Stuarts and 3 Humbers. So it seems to be a British kind of units anyway, mobile. What else we got? We got the tank unit here. We used to have a tank unit here, so I guess they moved over here, trying to escape. And then we have a second cavalry, so an HQ moving in there. Then we get hit here by staff members, so I'm not sure. I'd say that this is probably an HQ trying to push on through here. But they lose some units right there. And we have, no, that's the end of the attack and everything. So that's it. But it seems to be only this guy, but I'm not sure. And that's very, very thankful to go and attack this guy. So that's interesting. So let's go all the way down in the south and before we end this episode. So this is what we can see. We can't really see a whole lot down here, of course, because that's not where they are. There should be some units over here in the forest. Let's take a look at here. See? You can't really see. It's height 54 everywhere, and it's impossible pretty much to see anything here. So we're just going to go here and see where they are. And yeah, what can you do? There's probably somewhere down here as well, but what can you do? Really nothing. Okay, so it's going to be a bit dangerous moving around here. This is where we actually can see them. Actually, that's a recon of 52, which is quite high actually. So we can actually use artillery, which is nice. 44 is decent, but this particular unit here has some Stuarts and Greyhounds, and then there is something in there as well. So that's interesting, but we have this city right here, so it's going to be easy to go up here and then attack these guys, so that's going to be really nice. Up here by Libramont, we have a situation where they moved a little bit here. The cav unit is still sitting there with only 14 in readiness, so that's difficult to get back, I guess. So it's not possible to attack this from down here, though. Well, it is, but we definitely want to move up here first and then attack him, or maybe from both sides like that. So that's something we want to try and do. These guys here are actually feeling a lot better now with 70, so they need a little bit more rest, but these guys can almost start attacking here. They still have a little problem with being unrested, having been in such a tough spot here. We have 50 right there, but at least they're surviving here, so that's nice. So that's pretty cool. Then we have these guys here. So these guys here, they split up, which is not a good thing to do here. All of these guys here, I think, are just going to disappear. We have Verfus here that are going to do that. Quite a nasty attacks over here, so we'll see. And then we'll use the tanks and others to just destroy these guys over here as well. So yeah, this will be taken care of for sure. So that looks really good. And this guy here, we have to think about if he should actually pull back here as well or not. This is Davis over here, which means we can go back here and attack him from both sides here, which is really nice. We have still Bastogne is all right, but we're going to have to push through here to see where they're at. And yeah, that's it. And we'll see how we do that. There is also, yeah, that's it. So we have these two over here, and that's fine. We'll try and see what we can do to crush them. And I don't know if I'm going to use this guy also. Probably shouldn't. Probably turn him around actually, and try and rely on cards with Kampfgrups instead. I think that's the way to go. So this guy also maybe should turn around, but we'll see. We'll probably drive in here and take these and then deploy Kampfgruppe around here to help fight against these guys sitting around here somewhere. So that's probably what I want to do. And bring these guys forward as well here, even though they don't belong to this one, but that's fine. We do have, unfortunately, some movement around here as well, it seems. So, but still they haven't taken La Roche, so I don't know what they're doing behind the enemy lines this far. Because looking at supply, well, actually they do have supply around here. However, I don't know how they actually, yeah, they have that over here, and then it's red. So yeah, we should definitely be able to take these ones and sit down on these ones. Maybe that's even what we need to do. Cut them off from supply. We'll see. At least these infantry units would be nice to move forward and just sit in Tenneville and Orthaville and Champlon. Pretty much with the Panzerjägers and so on, and then we'll have a mobile reserve just in case. That's probably the plan. Alright, back over here. We actually can't see any more units. I know we had some units probably moving in this direction, so we're going to move down to Saint-Hubert, I think. And we have a tank unit there in here, most likely. So, this one has switched to march mode for whatever reason, so we'll see what we can do here. But move towards Saint-Hubert makes sense. But let's see, he's really weak, 56 only, so he should really rest. This one is fine. Although he's gonna have problems with tanks, of course. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Here we go, Fitzgerald, he's out here. And he's gonna be quite easy to hit. Oh, and he has shed his tears, I was going to say. He's shed his tanks. So that's a very easy target right there. That's even Fields of Snow, 37 though. But I'm going to go over here and kick his ass, basically. Then we have a situation here where, again, they've lost their tanks in the winter snow. So we're just going to kick these guys, basically. Ward, same thing here. So all of these ones is pickings, basically. A couple of engineers here, so yeah, they're in really poor shape right now. Definitely. Up here we do have tanks coming up here. It's kind of nice that they actually left this situation here, but yeah, we'll see how we deal with this. And we have an enemy unit right there that tried to hit us here, and that's probably too strong for us. So we're just going to sit here and wait, I think, before we get our units back. And then we have this one in cell here. See, that's extremely strong, so that's really difficult. And then these guys not that strong, but still 45 fields of snow. If we get some artillery around here, that would help, of course, but it's not that easy. And we have units around here. Gonna try and go into the cities and investigate, basically. I think it's yeah, definitely difficult. We could also go for an we can't go for an airplane because we have snow. We have no cards, I guess, right? Support cancelled. Yeah, we have this unit here that we need to take care of, also find out who he is, but I think that's the guy who's sitting over here. So we'll be able to take care of that guy. We have some enemy units here, but as you can see, it's really difficult to see. So just have to go up and down the roads, I think. That's it. And here is the main highway to Liège, basically. So we have these units, just simply have to move. They are in fairly good shape here, 100, 100, because they rested. 192, that's fine. 85, a bit wishy-washy, but still fine. And just push on through, simply, towards Ardennes. But as you can see, you can hardly see in front of your eyes. You can see there, but you can't see anything here, really. Sure, it's behind a hill and everything, but still, it's difficult to see. Even here, you can't really know whether there's anyone there. Definitely not in here. You just have to go blindly into the snow. Here we actually have Carter then, and we have an unknown unit there. So probably push these guys forward here perhaps and then attack them. Here we go, we see that he's in here. We'll push these ones through here and then we'll attack and eliminate this guy as much as we can, basically. It would be really nice to go up to Fem, but yeah, it's going to be too difficult to do that, cut them off. But it would be nice for sure, bring them down. Maybe this is the way to go up here and then go up to Hanut. I'm not sure, or Hanu. But then we have this guy here. He's gone, of course, so pretty much gone, but 65 readiness. We need to go and kill him off also, which is not going to be much of a problem. One there is a 1-to-1. So you can just see what this will actually do. He's totally gone. What else? This one we're gonna punch, this one we're gonna punch, and then just move westward, simply. That's the way to do it. Yeah, and that's really it. Not much else we can do. So a little bit of a mess in the middle here, close to La Roche and everything. So this is a bit weird, and I don't know how far they're gonna go really here. If they can travel, I don't know how they travel or but we need to cut them off for sure, and we'll do that by cutting them off here first of all. Probably they'll come crawling back to supply. So otherwise we'll go and terminate them. So that's pretty much it then. So this was very, very, very nice to have and hold, and we'll go and investigate here, and this one will go over here to try and eliminate this guy over here. Okay guys, that's it for me, and then next turn is going to be the morning turn of December 28th, and I'll see you in that one. Take care now. Bye.